I ain't crazy, you are my baby. I'm just your fool. I'm just your fool. I must confess, I love you, baby. You know I'll take your medicine. And I ain't lying, don't need a jiving. I'm just your fool. Now you must be trying to drive me crazy, treating me the way you do. Well, I'm asking, please have mercy, baby. Honey, let me be happy too. If you gotta leave me for someone new, buy me a shotgun, aim straight at you. And I ain't crazy, you are my baby. I'm just your fool.
Yeah, that was great. Well, John Hammond, what a pleasure to have you on Homespun.
Well, thanks, Happy.
Yeah, we go back a long way.
We do.
Yeah.
Too many years.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, it's something I've been thinking about for a long time because you've been so influential in the whole revival of the blues over the last 30, 40 years, whatever it's been. And now you're a legend by this time. At least for some people, you certainly are.
Well, I've managed to survive being a maniac on the road for 44 years. I've actually gotten to a point where I feel comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
I began playing, just completely by ear. I was a tremendous blues fan since I was 12, 11. I used to go to the Alan Freed shows and at the Brooklyn Fox and the Paramount, and
Wow.
I got to see Chuck Berry and Bo Diddley and all the early rockers in the 50s, and I got seriously into blues probably about 57. I bought a Sam Charters produced compilation album called The Country Blues.
Oh, yeah.
And I wore it out. I learned about artists like Robert Johnson and Blind Boy Fuller, Blind Lemon Jefferson, Willie McTell, all of the major guitar players, virtuosos who didn't need a band. You know?
Right.
So I kind of styled my whole idea of blues behind the solo itinerant blues traveler, and I bought a guitar in 1960. I was 18, and I just went for it. I played by ear, and I just try to get those sounds I heard in my head. I'm still trying.
Yeah, and you probably, growing up with a father who was so involved in blues music and all kinds of music. But
my father was tremendously involved in music, especially swing and jazz. That was his passion was stride piano. That's what led him into artists like James P. Johnson and Count Basie, and then from that led into other things. Of course, I didn't grow up with my father, and I saw him only on occasion, and I wasn't really as aware of what he did until I was much older. Actually, until I was playing professionally, I realized his significance in the world, and it was heavy.
Yes, very, yeah. Well, that song you started out with was just great. Where's that
It's
from?
a little Walter tune that I used to that I still listen to. But I got very much into his style and his harmonica style, which I could never approach. I just thought he was the whole package. Of the Chicago artists, or what I refer to as the Chicago blues scene like Muddy Waters and Howling Wolf, Sonny Boy Williamson, Little Walter. These guys were hugely influential on my personal reality for whatever reason. This was the step from country blues into electric instruments and drums and bass.
Right.
And I would take a song that I liked a lot and make it my own by sort of, as a solo without the drums and bass and the piano and whatever. Try to make a full sound.
And the driving rhythm that you get behind that is really infectious. So your basic rhythmic setup with that.
It's sort of back and forth, as when you play with a thumb pick and a finger pick, you're pretty much it's up and down.
Now you use just one finger pick?
Yeah, I used to use two, but the third pick would invariably wind up in the hole.
Right.
And turn my guitar into a giant maraca. So I boil it down to one and keep the fingernail on my third finger trim and yet long enough to be able to hit the notes.
Oh, that's great. So you do use that finger, yeah.
So I still do this. But I just got tired of losing the other pick in the hole. So.
Right.